Welcome to Mikali's Philosophy, a space where we question, reflect, and rediscover who we are in life.
This channel is about exploring ideas that challenge the status quo, ideas that deconstruct religion, unveil colonial legacies, and celebrate the wisdom of African heritage.
Hello to my 20-year-old girlies. 30 years is where is at. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with my pal, and we were just discussing of the woman you become when you're in your 30s. Like, I remember one time the over 25 was saying, like, 30s is like your 20s, but with money now. And for me, I just wanted to tell my 20-year-old girlies what it is to be in your 30s and the feeling that you get when you're in your 30s. First of all, when in your 30s, your confidence, your aura, you know what you want, you know what you like, you are not looking for approval from outside. And for me, that's the greatest gift ever. Like looking within yourself instead of looking outside for validation, for any sort of like love outside. You start loving yourself. And the confidence that you have when you're doing anything in your 30s is out of this place. Like you can conquer the world. And my message to my 20-year-old girl is right now is don't make expensive mistakes. You know the expensive mistakes. Falling in love too hard and thinking that you're gonna have a whole future with this guy. The other thing is getting pregnant when you're not ready. If you're ready, fine. If you're not ready, don't get pregnant by mistake. Don't get pregnant without using your logic. Don't get pregnant because a guy has told you to get pregnant. To all my 20-year-olds, that notion of wacha nimzalia nipende, it was for our mothers. We are not going to do that in like anymore. You're going to have a baby when you want to have a baby. Am I loud and clear? You're going to have a baby when you want to have a baby. Do not get pregnant because someone else wants you to get pregnant. Use logic. To all my 20-year-olds, if there's one thing that I will tell you for free, don't get pregnant because you love a person or somebody has told you to give them a child. That is not the way. But like I'm here to just tell you in your 30s, like right now, make all the mistakes, but again, don't make expensive mistakes. But in your 30s, the aura, the how you feel, your body, like you love your body more, you want the best lotions for your body, you want to smell the best, you're in your soft era. And for me, I look up to my 40-year-old girlies and my 50-year-old girlies, the way they are so like, have you ever met a woman and she's just a goddess? Like they ooze this energy of rest. They're well kept. Now, Mimi, I'm looking at my 40-year-old girlies and my 50-year-old girlies who got their own money, who got their own thing going on, and the way they just look, their confidence, they are not in a rush, they're soft spoken, like they're not in a rush to explain themselves, they know themselves. And so for me, I'm here to tell my 20-year-old girlies, look at me, look at the aura, look at the confidence. Right now, you might be going through all the emotions of your 20s. Feel all those emotions. Enjoy life. In your 20s, the only expensive mistakes you make in your 20s is quitting things that you don't like. If it's me in my 20s, I used to quit jobs just like that because I was like, you're not going to treat me like that. In your 20s, make all the mistakes that you want to make in terms of trying to figure out who you are and what you like. In my 20s, most people were trying to show me this is how life is supposed to be. This is, you know, but let me tell you, I always felt like something internally that is telling me, no, 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 this is not the life I want to lead. This life of, fear and worry and all these things. And for me, I remember there's a job I just woke up one time, and this GM came and told us like she can fire all of us and get cheap labor. She called us in her office and told us like she can fire all of us and get cheap labor. You know what I did? Because I knew in my 20s no one is gonna talk to me like that. I went straight, I didn't even go to my desk. I went straight to the HR, not even officer, manager, HR. I went to the head, the director of HR. That's how my confidence was in my 20s. I went straight to the director of HR, and I was like, I'm not going to be here. Like, let's find a way to clear myself tomorrow, because on Monday I'm not coming to this job, because I don't expect anyone to be talking to me like that. And in my 20s, I didn't have much responsibilities. I didn't, you know, have fear in me. And I was able to make those mistakes. Not mistakes, that was just like my most power move ever in my life. If there's one thing I'll always remember, is me walking out from that GM's office and going to the HR office and quitting that job. And I quit that job without even second thought, because I was like, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Hello? You're not gonna talk to me like that. And that confidence that you can make like silly mistakes, do them, follow your heart. In your 20s, have fun. Do like light traveling, like across the country. Don't just like drink all your money on the weekends. Explore, take a long distance bus and go to a new town. Like for me, I was just taking a bus and going wherever it was going. And those are the things that made my 20s so exciting. And in my 30s, it's now to a new level, into a new scale. Like right now, you're confident, you like yourself, you like your body, you like, I'm telling you, I can't wait to be, like the way they keep on saying, like, women, when you get to your old age, you become like, you're not, in the patriarchal sense, you're not worthy. You're not, I don't know, even like, it's like you lose value when you grow up. But let me tell you, I know for a damn fact that I admire all the women in their 40s and 50s who got their shit right. Like they put themselves first, they love themselves, they are never in toxic environment. And you can tell a woman who is not in a toxic environment, even in a toxic marriage, there's this essence they exude. It's just so powerful. And I can tell any woman in their power era, like you can feel it, you can smell it. And for me, the message for today was just for my 20-year-old girlies: don't make expensive mistakes. In your 30s, your mind you'll be so clear, you know what you want. You will not explain yourself. A no is a no. We were just saying with my pal, a no is a no with no explanation. I'm not going to explain myself or over explain myself of why the reason why I said no. A no is a no. What else? In your 30s, you the vibe, like you allow only good energy. You only allow people who replicate like good energy towards you. What else in your 30s? Like, damn, if for me, I'm living the dream that I wanted to be. This even is a diary for me. Every time, when I was growing up, I knew the woman I wanted to become. And no amount of love that a man would tell me or give me would deter me from actually going to for the woman I wanted. I was so clear. I remember this time I was in love with this guy and we were so in love. But the thought of him getting me pregnant or trying to tie me down was a no-no for me. Was a no-no for me, because I knew what kind of a woman I want. And my gosh, if I had made a mistake to settle down with that guy, the mediocre life I would be living with him, just because he convinced me that he loved me. And then he's just a serial cheater. Like, he was a serial cheater. Like, he would cheat and flirt with every other woman. And You see, like you giving this person your whole life, your whole body, your whole everything, and for them, they just like a guy can lie to you very easily, like I love you, and they move on with their life. But if you love yourself, invest in yourself, build your self confidence, no one is going to take that from you. No one is gonna ever take what you've built in yourself. Someone else can take things. If someone buys, let me tell you, driving a car that you've bought with your own money, hmm? It's like being on ecstasy. You feel so good. A car that you've bought with your own money, driving it like feels like it's the best feeling ever. Someone else buys you a car, the expectations. Someone else buys you land, the expectations. Someone else buys you a house, the expectations. But when you get to a point where you're doing things by yourself, you're building your own empire, you're reading books, you're deconstructing. Like for me, I'm into deconstructing religion. I love philosophy, I love psychology, and I love African heritage. And right now, I'm into like rediscovering myself through my African heritage and my Bantu roots. You walk and you feel so good when you get to a place of self-awareness. And don't get me wrong, like it's not about amassing all that money. Yes, money helps. You smell nice, you look good, you live the life that you want. But it's within, the work is within. It starts within. Elude love. Like always choose love instead of hate. Yesterday, I was having a challenge where I was just telling myself the way it's so easy to hate on someone when they've done something bad to you. But the biggest reward is when you love someone, even know and show them positivity, even if in your heart you feel like you need to give them hate. You overshadow those feelings of hate with love. In your 30s, there's so much greatness. I'm very intentional in my 30s to create environments that are loving, peaceful, and harmonious. And even in friendship, I don't want friendships that are like you're struggling. I don't want to struggle for love. I don't want to struggle for friendship. If, like, even my hair is not struggling, like, in your 30s is where is that? Like, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. And yeah, to my 20-year-old girlies, say no. Say no. Say pass on opportunities that are you're not feeling like they're aligned to you. Make mistakes. Again, don't make expensive mistakes. What else? Yeah. Big from big sister, love. I know nyinyi mnafanya hivi. Oh my gosh, I can't. But love you. For my 40-year-olds, girlies and 50-year-old girlies, you inspire me. You inspire me. And I love you guys. I love every woman out there. I love all women. I just want to be around women. I love women unconditionally.